This is lesson 16, multiplication and division of rational numbers. The rules for multiplying and dividing rational numbers are the same as the rules for multiplying integers. So first thing that we want to remember is if it's fractions that we're working with, we want to make them improper fractions. If necessary. The second thing, if the signs are the same, we have a positive answer. If the signs are the opposite, we have a negative answer. So let's start with the first one. We're going to be multiplying decimals right now. Remember to set them up. We have 0.24 times 0.8. Remember, you line up the numbers, not the decimals. So when we multiply this, 8 times 4 is 32. So 2, carrier 3. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 3 is 19. Now remember from intermediate, you add up your decimals. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we count from right to left, 1, 2, 3, and we put our decimal point in. Because both signs are the same, our answer is positive. So my answer is 0.192. My next problem is dividing decimals. In this case, we have a whole divisor, so we just set it up as 4.84 divided by 4. Remember, our decimal point goes right up into my answer here. So 4 goes into 4 once. 4 goes into 8 2 times. Oh, sorry, 4 times 1 is 4. And that is 0. Bring down our 8. 2 times 4 is 8. Sorry, bring down our 8. 2 times 4 is 8, I'm sorry. And that's 0. Bring down our 4. 4 goes into 4 once. 1 times 4 is 4. Now we're cooking. And we got 0 left over. So our answer, because again, both positive, same sign. So we have positive 121. Our next example, here we have 1.44 divided by 0.12. Well, remember, we can't divide by a decimal, so we have to make it a whole number by moving this over all the way until it becomes a whole number. Whatever we do to the outside, we have to do to the inside, so I'm going to move it over twice. Once I do that, I'm going to bring it straight up into my answer here. So 12 goes into 14 one time, so minus 12. I have 2 left over, bring down my 4. 12 goes into 24 2 times, so minus 24. And I have 0 left over, so my answer here is 12. Now in my next example here, we have in 1 year, Melinda's parents spent or spends $2,640.90 on the cable and internet service. If they spend the same amount each month, what is the resulting monthly charge? in the family's income. Well, if we're spending it, that's a negative $2,640.90. And we are going to divide that by 12 because there's 12 months in each year. So our answer is negative, or that's our charge. We have to divide 2640.90 divided by 12. So 12 goes into 26 2 times. 2 times 12 is 24. So subtracting that, I get 2 left over. Bring down my 4. 12 goes into 24 2 times. So minus 24 is 0. Again, I forgot to bring up my decimal. I'm sorry, guys. But here, if I bring down my 0, again, I can't leave it blank, so I've got to bring up my place value, ladies and gentlemen. So I've got to put a 0 there. And now I'm going to bring down my 9. But 12 cannot go into 9, so that's a 0. And I'm going to bring my 0 down here. So 12 can go into 90 7 times. Well, 12 times 7 is 84. And I have 6 left over. Well, I can't stop. So I have to add another 0. Bring that down. And 12 goes into 60 5 times. Well, now we're dealing with money. So because I'm dealing with money, I have to round. And when I round this, because this is 5 or higher, that 7 is going to go to an 8. So it actually is going to be 222.08. So the monthly charge.
Easterbrook, please report to the middle school office. Jaden Easterbrook, please come to the middle school office.
So our monthly charge is $220.08. Okay, so that's the monthly charge. And the reason that I don't have the negative here is because I have it where it says charge right here. Okay. So the next and the final problem here, it says a tissue box is 12.02 centimeters in width. What is the total width of 13 tissue boxes on a shelf? Okay. Well, here we're going to need to multiply. So we've got 12.02 times 13. Well, when we multiply this, we're going to get 3 times 2 is 6. Let me get a different pencil. Okay. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. Then either put an X or a 0 here to know that you got to start over here with the 1. So 2 times 1 is 2. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. And then we are going to add them. 6, 2, 6, 5, and 1. And we have 2 decimal places, and that's all. So from right to left, we have our decimal point right here. So what is the total width? The total width is 156.26 centimeters. And that is the end of our lesson.